This is your how to select the perfect peel and stick wallpaper, brought to you by myself, Gailey Alex, and the Home Depot. Look, there's so many options when it comes to wall coverings, and I just love peel and stick because you can peel it, stick it on your wall, and peel it right back off when you want to change. So it's a great way to design your home and stay with the trends. So let's talk about how to pick the perfect peel and stick. I'm gonna start with grass cloth. This is actually my faux grass cloth available at Home Depot online, but I wanna focus on this seam because part of the beauty of grass cloth is that if you want that really natural look, you're actually going to want to see that seam on your walls because it means none of the lines are aligning because it's a natural material. So just keep in mind, if you use grass cloth, you are gonna see each individual panel, but it's actually how it's supposed to look and give you that natural look. Another great tip about wallpaper is you can make anything work as long as you create a sister piece. What I mean is pull out a color and then find something to match it. I think pillowcases are the perfect way to do that because there's so many different color options. Here I did a brown and beige pillow to match my taupe wallpaper. Another option here is my gray grass cloth, and so I got a gray pillowcase, and then this would be great for something stone or marble to really tie in that gray accent. While we're talking about seams, I want to now talk about seamless options for wallpaper. So if what you're trying to go for is a wall that looks like a single sheet of wallpaper all the way across with no visible seams, you want something like this, which has a low profile pattern, meaning it's got a pattern to it so you get some movement, but it's not busy enough that you need to line up every single line. You could literally place this however you want and it's going to look seamless. So this is great for easy installation and that seamless look. And don't forget, if you're going with a low profile pattern, it's the perfect opportunity to hide your outlet covers. So if you have an outlet in an unflattering area and you want to hide it, this is a great option for that. Next, I want to talk about how you can visually trick your eye using peel and stick wallpaper to make your room feel taller, and that is done with vertical lines. Anytime you have lines running like this, where it goes from floor to ceiling, so straight up vertically, it's going to draw your eye up and make you believe that the room feels a little bit taller than it is. That was a pretty busy pattern, so is this one. It works with clean or busy patterns, but you can see how it's really pulling the wall and extending it vertically. So this is a great trick that designers like myself like to use if you have low ceilings. Now, I want to talk about another trick we use, which is busy pattern. This serves two purposes. Number one, if you don't want to buy a lot of furniture and fill out a room, all you have to do is get busy wallpaper. It's going to make it feel fuller and cozier because you have so much movement on the walls. And this is great to wrap an entire room, or you could just do it as a feature wall because it's so busy, it kind of carries a wall itself. The other thing I love about a busy pattern that's really contrasting like this is that once you line up the lines in the pattern, it becomes truly seamless. Here you can see me putting it up on the wall, and the second it gets laid down, you cannot see the seam anymore. It's kind of magical. Now let's talk about how you can use patterns to elevate your theme. That last design was coral, so that would be great if you have a more coastal themed home or room. But this one with the florals, which is very much on trend right now, is a great way to bring in a more traditional and feminine vibe. Just keep in mind the color of your wallpaper will change the size of your room. So if you go darker, it will feel smaller, and if you go lighter, it will feel bigger. And last, I want to talk about linens because you can use these in a couple of ways. Linen peel and stick is great if you want to do a more traditional looking wallpaper that's really clean and neutral because there's not a lot of pattern to it, which is why I think linen is also perfect if you want to do a liner inside of a drawer or maybe the bottom of your vanity or inside your kitchen cabinets because they need a refresh. But when it comes to picking it out, what I think is so helpful is to lay it in the drawer, open it up, and see how you feel. In this case, I felt it was a little too dark, so I grabbed two of my other linens and I realized I wanted to go with the one that was the closest to the actual color of the drawers. That just felt right to me. Next, I just have to measure the drawer and cut it to size so that when I peel and stick it, I can squeegee it perfectly into all of the corners. And now I have a custom, beautiful drawer liner. And if you like any of the colorways and patterns you saw here today, these are all part of my exclusive line at homedepot.com. Just search Gailey Alex Wallpaper and my entire storefront is there waiting to elevate your space or maybe your drawer. Thanks for watching.